get this, Leah.
That
I'm sorry.
was so close and wildly entertaining. Oh gosh, you're all nicely done. Congratulations, Andrea. Enjoy the trip.
Thank you.
Enjoy the spa also. It was really fun. You guys are great sports. Thank you so much to Curtis Stone, my co-host. All our guests. We'll see you, everybody. Bye-bye.
New at noon, a crazy case of road rage in the Treasure Coast. 2 sisters arrested, and we're live with election coverage, including the most widely watched race in our area. Who will be the mayor of West Palm Beach? We're back in just 30 seconds with local coverage you can count on.
The North Trail RV Mega Motorhome Sale. Going on now. New and used motorhomes. Gas and diesel motorhomes. Big and small motorhomes. Get the best deals of the year on America's top brands. Newmar, Thor, Tiffin, Jayco, Fleetwood, and more. Manufacturers on site with huge factory incentives. The North Trail RV Mega Motorhome Sale. Going on now. I-95 exit 23 Fort Lauderdale.
Live, local, from WPTV. This is News Channel 5 at noon. Local coverage you can count on.
And new at noon, police in Port St. Lucie arrested 2 sisters for road rage, and it got more out of control than that. These 2 women are in the Port St. Lucie jail, Jenna and Paige LaGrone. The incident happened last Friday night on US 1 and Veterans Memorial Highway. The victim told police the 2 sisters were driving erratically. The victim slowed down to stop. That's when she says the sisters got out of their car, reached inside her car, and started hitting her. One of the sisters also jumped on the hood. You can see some of the damage right there. That sister kicking in the windshield. The victim was hurt, but not badly. Both sisters are facing charges for assault and battery. Right now, a jury could be in place by the end of the day for the trial involving a Jupiter shark diver, Randy Jordan. He is fighting misdemeanor charges. Undercover officers say they have video of him feeding sharks within 3 nautical miles of the coast. That is illegal under FWC law. Divers must be more than 3 nautical miles offshore. The mother at the center of her 4-year-old son's circumcision controversy has to be in court today or go to jail. Police say Heather Hieronymus ran away with her 4-year-old son without the consent of the dad. A Palm Beach County judge says if she is not in his courtroom by this afternoon with her son ready to have that procedure, a warrant will be issued for her arrest. The mother had previously agreed to have the procedure done, but then later changed her mind. New at noon, Indian River County Sheriff's officers say 2 known drug dealers are facing charges. They arrested Terrence Taylor and Richard Williams. Both are from Gifford. Authorities say between the 2, they had several $1,000s worth of drug money, also drugs, cocaine, as well as oxycodone. And one of them was illegally stashing an assault rifle. The sheriff says that these men were running their business in a home that's right across from a daycare. Authorities say they plan to make a 3rd arrest in the next few days. Today, Palm Beach County could allow a popular ride-sharing service to operate in the area legally. Authorities have been ticketing Uber drivers over the last couple months, but the county, and as well as Uber, they've been really working together on an agreement that would regulate Uber. Background checks, that's one of the things that we're talking about. Also, insurance requirements to protect passengers. The consumer watchdog will break down the results on WPTV.com as well as our app once commissioners vote on the proposed rules later this afternoon. About an hour ago, Palm Beach County commissioners unanimously approved an ordinance to control how a controversial herb is sold. Warning signs about kratom will now have to go up. This is in kava bars as well as smoke shops. The Contact 5 investigators have been reporting on the kratom controversy. Some say it's safe and legal. Others say it is addictive and rather dangerous. The state legislature is also focusing on this substance today. the House is considering putting kratom on a list of controlled substances. Right now, detectives are still investigating a deadly train accident from this morning. One person was hit and killed by a Florida East Coast Railway train in Lake Worth. This is exclusive video of that scene from Chopper 5. All roads that were in this area were shut down this morning. They are, though, back open. Police have not told us who the person killed is.
Now, Storm Team 5 with South Florida's most accurate weather forecast.
Good afternoon, everyone. A gorgeous afternoon here in South Florida. Blue sky out there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. A little bit windy, though. This is a live shot from Lake Worth. Just a lot of folks out on the beach today. The only caveat is that we've got really high winds. It's very windy, so that's turning up some rip currents. So do be careful if you're going to be getting into the water. If you're going to be hanging out in the sand, it's a gorgeous day for that. Our temperatures are mainly in the 80s. Check it out. 83 in West Palm, 82 in Okeechobee, 78 degrees in Fort Pierce. We do have a few showers that are streaming over Lake Okeechobee right now from the southeast. I'll have another update coming up in a few minutes.
Today is Election Day. The polls have been open for just about 4 hours. The race, you know this, that everyone is talking about is who will be West Palm Beach's next mayor. News Channel 5's Christina Noche has been out talking to voters. She's joining us live now with the latest. Hey, Christina, what have you learned out there?
Hey, Holly, we've been talking about this all morning, and Election Day is definitely on. This is one of the polling locations voters have been coming to all morning, Lakeside Presbyterian Church off of Flagler Drive. Now, Commissioner Kimberly Mitchell challenging incumbent Mayor Jerry Moyo in the race for West Palm Beach mayor. Now, I talked to some voters. They say the process for the actual voting part was very smooth. It only took a few minutes. One gentleman said literally 1, 2, 3, I was in and out. Now, both candidates have been out at various locations all day talking to voters in a final push to get that vote. Now, in her campaign, Mitchell has said that the city has been stagnant for the past few years. Moyo, though, points to an increase in jobs and a decrease in crime. Now, I asked voters what brought them out. Some say that they wanted to see a change, and some weren't sure what that change was, but they wanted to see how West Palm could look different under new leadership. Others said that they liked the job the current mayor is doing. Now, you still have plenty of time, even after you bring the kids home from school or after work, to get out here and cast your vote today. Polls close at 7 o'clock, so get our WPTV app. We're going to set a push alert and get you all those results as soon as they come in. Live in West Palm Beach, Christina Noche, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Christina just mentioned it right there, but be sure to stay with News Channel 5. We do have complete coverage on Decision 2015. As she said, as soon as those numbers start coming out, we're going to put them on our mobile app, so that's one of the first places you're going to see them. Want to let you know there are 16 cities and towns in our area holding elections today. Throughout the evening, we'll bring you complete result coverage here on News Channel 5 and also on WPTV.com. It is likely going to take all week to get that barge that sunk last month out of the Fort Pierce Inlet. The Army Corps of Engineers says the whole week is needed because the boat is in a difficult position. The weather is also preventing the recovery team from working more than just a few hours a day. One person was killed when the barge sank on February 24th. Right now, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement is searching for the hacker who may have been behind some of last week's standardized testing problems. Last Thursday, you may remember, students across the state reported problems. They saw a white screen when signing in for those tests. The company that operates the testing is assuring parent-student data, however, was not compromised. The state says it is investigating a cyber attack. Right now, we are taking a live look at the airport in Atlanta. President Barack Obama about to land there shortly. He'll be there to announce his plan to make it easier for tens of millions of people who are paying back federal student loans. The president is issuing new requirements for certain lenders. Those third-party lenders, they'll now be required to better inform borrowers of their repayment options. Also, they'll have to notify those customers when they are late on their payments. New at noon, a Florida House subcommittee is taking up a proposal that would create a prepaid dental program for children in the Medicaid program. Mary Lynn Magar of Tequesta, she's the one that filed this bill. The program would be separate from the state's Medicaid managed care system. Covering Martin County, where lifeguards are about to return to Bathtub Reef Beach. Training starts Thursday. Beach access, you should know, on the north side of the park will be temporarily blocked while they're bringing in all that equipment, so you're going to want to park on the south side. There will be lifeguards at the beach 7 days a week from this Saturday through March 21st for spring break. After that, they'll only be there on weekends. You could soon enjoy fresh brewed beer on a rooftop in Stewart. City commissioners there, they are looking to add new business categories to its development code and increase the tax base. Right now, the local planning agency is reviewing the code and will submit proposed changes in May. In addition to allowing microbreweries, there's talk about allowing craft distilleries and rooftop dining in certain areas. Still to come at noon, major price hikes on prescriptions. What's causing it? Plus, do you pour on the praise to your kids? If you said yes, we've got a story that may have you rethinking your parenting style. We're back in just 60 seconds with more local coverage.
If you ride with someone who is texting while driving, you may as well cover their eyes. Texting while driving can be deadly. Let's get that message out. The attorneys of Cersei Denny, taking time to care.
Expect more from your school. More caring, more commitment, more success. Many schools see students as a number. Renaissance Charter School at Cypress sees your child. All students are unique individuals. Together, we'll develop personal learning plans and offer a nurturing environment that focuses on your child. Renaissance Charter School at Cypress on the northwest corner of Okeechobee Boulevard and Benoist Farms Road. Apply online today at cypresscharter.org. Expect more.
You can buy unlimited texting for $20 a month. But how much can texting really cost you? Texting while driving can cost you your life. Let's get that message out. The attorneys of Cersei Denny, taking time to care.
Right now, the U.S. ambassador to South Korea, who was attacked by a man with a knife last week, is out of the hospital. Mark Lippert's face was slashed. His wrist was also cut, but he says he's feeling pretty good. He told reporters, though, he wouldn't discuss the incident or new security measures.
You know, I feel pretty darn good, all things considered. I mean, it was obviously a scary incident, but I'm walking, talking, holding my baby, hugging my wife. So I just feel really good.
The man who allegedly attacked Lippert is a known anti-U.S. activist and could face a number of charges, the most serious one being attempted murder. Not trustworthy. That's what Iran's foreign minister is calling a letter from U.S. Republican lawmakers warning that any nuclear deal could be scrapped once President Barack Obama leaves office. The White House and Democrats in Congress are also denouncing that letter, accusing the GOP senators behind it of trying to sabotage current negotiations. The United States, along with 5 world powers, hope to have a framework agreement with Iran in place this month. It seems more and more Americans are spending money on prescription drugs. You probably don't need me to tell you that. But here's the backstory with that. The largest pharmacy benefits manager here in the U.S. is now saying that spending was up 13% just last year. It says specialty drugs fueled those price hikes. All right, parents, tread lightly, because if you think your children are better than anyone else, your kids could grow up thinking the same thing. Researchers found narcissistic kids are bred, not born. A new study also revealed parents who describe their kids as more special than other children or people who deserve something extra in life were more likely to have narcissistic kids. Crying, screaming, and no sleep for parents. Sound familiar? We're talking about colic, the new methods that could relieve those symptoms. Plus, how warmer weather is now wreaking havoc on the ice-covered Northeast.
Gorgeous weather here in South Florida. We've got tons of sunshine and temperatures in the 80s, but I'll let you know coming up in a few minutes if that's going to last throughout the week.
It's the newest and sweetest ticket deal to Sunfest. It's 5 for $12. Purchase a 5-day pass for $60. That's just $12 a day to see all the action. So what's the catch? There's a limited number available. Go to sunfest.com or a TD Bank location in Palm Beach or Martin counties while supplies last. Get this goodbye before it goes bye-bye.
Every morning, this is local news everywhere. Mornings on WPTV News Channel 5.
At La Mesa RV, we have the right RV at the right price right now. Like this new Heartland Elkridge Express, discounted to just $187 per month. Massive selection, everyday low prices, only at La Mesa RV of Port St. Lucie.
How much can Steiger Isco and Green get you? This accident turned Richard's life upside down.
So he called Steiger Isco and Green. They got Richard $160,000.
Steiger Isco and Green got $69,000 for this crash.
$235,000 for this accident. That's real money for real people. Steiger turned this crash into $1.3 million.
Wow, that's serious money.
If you've been injured in a car accident,
call Steiger Isco and Green.
How much can Steiger Isco and Green get you?
1-800-561-1111. Non-lawyer spokespersons.
Good golly, Molly, what's wrong? I don't like goodbyes. You should be happy to see the true treasures at Crystal Tree Plaza find great new homes.
I understand. Consignments fly out of True Treasures North Lake so fast, there's no time to say hello or goodbye.
Mrs. J loves accepting entire estates of merchandise.
And single pieces, too.
I do love hellos.
You will have fun shopping at True Treasures.
We buy and sell one-piece or entire estates.
Do you have loose or missing teeth? Do you cover your mouth when you laugh? Appearance Implants of Jupiter can give you the smile you've always wanted. Call now to schedule your free implant consultation. We have helped thousands of people like you feel confident and secure. And with fees this low, you'll have lots to smile about. Why wait any longer to have the smile you've always wanted? Call now to schedule your free implant consultation. Appearance Implants of Jupiter. Quality dentistry at affordable prices.
At La Mesa RV, we have the right RV at the right price right now. Like this new Fleetwood RV Bounder, discounted to just $528 per month. Massive selection, everyday low prices, only at La Mesa RV of Port St. Lucie.
Closed captioning on WPTV is sponsored by Bethesda Health.
Parents, you know crying babies can leave your entire house on edge, sleep deprived, and you desperate for help. A baby with colic, though, magnifies that stress, especially since they typically scream and cry for more than 5 hours a day. Haley Hernandez, though, takes a look at a new study that's exploring methods to relieve colic symptoms.
I didn't know the extent of colic. I thought colic was just a medical term for when the baby cries a lot.
For the first 2 months of baby Lee's life, his mom Tamra rarely heard lulls in his fits of hysteria.
There would be some breaks where it would just, he'd stop because he'd go to sleep or he'd eat. But for the most part, he just was not a happy camper. So I was like a first-time parent all over again.
She sought help from pediatricians and lactation specialists before landing a spot in Dr. Mark Rhodes' research trial. Since 2005, Rhodes has been trying to prove a hypothesis that certain strains of probiotics can help families like the Carters. And they're still looking for more babies to impact the study.
I would say if they're breastfed, we'd love to have you on our study because we're close. We feel that the field is moving close to being able to prove that a probiotic helps.
Rhodes says there are over-the-counter formulas with probiotics in them, but the ones used have not been proven effective in colic.
And the number of organisms would be slightly less.
Now 1 year old, Lee is done with the study and his life has turned around. He's a healthy eater and has not had any other health problems.
The best thing I could have done was to seek help, period, and not just suffer in silence, because he was definitely suffering and I didn't know the intensity of how much he was suffering.
Covering America Now, jurors in the Boston Marathon bombing trial are seeing some critical evidence in the form of surveillance video. Prosecutors say it shows what happened the moments before and after the bombs went off. The FBI says the video showed Jahar Tsarnaev and his older brother walking along the marathon route with bombs in their backpacks. The late Cardinal Edward Egan, who died last week at the age of 82, will be laid to rest this afternoon. His successor, Cardinal Timothy Dolan, will be the celebrant at St. Patrick's Cathedral that follows a public viewing. Thousands are expected to come and pay their respects. Egan died last Thursday after suffering a cardiac arrest at his residence. The fallout from this week's racist chants by members of a University of Oklahoma fraternity continues. From the college president to a hip-hop artist, members of SAE fraternity are being criticized for their behavior. The university's president now considering those students should be expelled. And it's also become a football issue Four-star recruit Gene DeLance says he will not commit to the school, citing personal reasons. Hillary Clinton plans to answer questions about the email scandal that she's been dodging. Sources close to Clinton say she's expected to hold a news conference later today. Clinton is under fire for using a personal email on a private server while serving as Secretary of State. The weather continues to cause problems for parts of New England and Boston. It's not the snow, but rather the warm temperatures that are causing the trouble there. As temperatures go up, hanging ice is falling off buildings. Ice is even damaging cars in parking lots below.
Now, Storm Team 5 with South Florida's most accurate weather forecast.
Meanwhile, in South Florida, it is a gorgeous day. We've got tons of sunshine outside, blue sky, really nice view of our Live 5 camera. That's Singer Island there and Peanut Island and the Intracoastal. It is very breezy outside, and that's a good thing because it's helping cool us off from these high temperatures. Look at this, 83 in West Palm, so it's very warm out there. 82 in Vero, 82 in Okeechobee, and it's 80 in Belle Glade. So almost everybody hitting the low 80s right now. We do have a few little showers that are moving from the southeast to the northwest, mainly over Lake Okeechobee, just past Belle Glade and south of Port Mayaca right now. So we do have the chance for a few showers throughout the day. These will be very hit and miss, so the likelihood of you getting some rain is very slim. So let's go through the afternoon. Here's 5 o'clock. Still tons of sunshine out there. Remember, we get a little bit extra sunlight in the afternoon hours because we did spring forward. So it should be sunny up until around 7:30 when the sun sets. And then overnight tonight, a couple of showers are possible. Here's 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So pretty much the same sort of forecast for tomorrow. The southeasterly breeze could pump in just a few little hit and miss showers throughout the day tomorrow, but we will still have plenty of sunshine tomorrow. Looking like a very gorgeous day today and tomorrow and the rest of the week. So hour by hour to get you through the rest of this afternoon. 84 degrees our high temperature around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Everybody will be in the low to even mid 80s. It will be very breezy though all day today. So you'll notice that when you're driving around this afternoon that it's going to be a little bit hard to keep control of that steering wheel out there. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, mild temperatures. It will be a beautiful evening with temperatures in the mid 70s for Palm Beach County. We'll see some upper 60s for the Treasure Coast and for Okeechobee. And those winds will stay a little breezy tonight out of the southeast at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. If you're about to hit the beach, great day to do so if you're going to stay on the sand because we've got tons of sunshine out there and it is warm, but those winds are turning up the rip currents out there. So if you are going to get into the water, make sure that you are doing so near a lifeguard. Just use a lot of extra caution. Also, those man-o-wars are out there. They're kind of like clear, bluish looking things. If they touch you, they sting you, and they're a lot worse than jellyfish, so be mindful of that today. Tomorrow's forecast, very similar to today. Highs in the mid-80s. Very warm, very humid. A few showers each day. In fact, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, almost cookie-cutter weather. Temperatures in the mid-80s in the afternoon. Low temperatures in the 70s, so it's kind of almost like we're skipping over spring and kind of heading into summer. We can forecast a few showers. Still some sunshine, though. Holly?
All right, thanks, Lisa. Are you still trying to decide what to make for dinner tonight? We have an idea. It's easy, it's fast, and everyone will probably love it. Howard is in Mr. Food's test kitchen with the details.
A few weeks ago, I was at a restaurant where everything was served fondue style. You know, where you dip all sorts of stuff in cheese sauce, hot oil, broth, or melted chocolate. It was amazing. And as I was dipping, I got an idea for a recipe that we're making today. We start off by seasoning a few chicken breasts with a bit of salt and pepper. Then we top each one with some thinly sliced Granny Smith apples that we peeled and cored. Now we top the apples with some Swiss cheese, but rather than stopping there, we take it up a notch by drizzling it with a sauce that we made by mixing together some cream of mushroom soup and a little apple juice. Then we finish it off with some dried herb stuffing mix and a little butter before baking it off. And the nice part is, you probably have everything you need right at home. Does this look good or what? I mean, the chicken is super moist. The apples are the perfect complement to the cheese, and the to die for sauce is nothing short of spectacular. I do hope you'll go online and get our recipe for what we call Swiss fondue chicken, so you can introduce your family to a new favorite, and there is no dipping required. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a cheesier way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
If you missed an ingredient, maybe even two, you can find the recipe once again, the place to go, WPTV.com/Mr. Food. Still to come, a new level of unpredictability. What caused organizers to make a noticeable change in the famous Iditarod race? And here's what's coming on later tonight on News Channel 5.
Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta. I need some help with my air conditioning.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
Welcome to LaRue Furniture. Make your home even more beautiful with our unique interior design process. We have the floor plans and the design expertise for virtually every community, even yours. Our design team has the expertise and passion to create a beautiful living space and a wonderful furniture experience for you. Design options for every budget. And of course, LaRue's design service is always free. LaRue Furniture, where neighbors become customers and customers become friends.
Palm Beach Kennel Club, where winners play. This Saturday afternoon, Irish dancers, music, and specials. Plus the $50,000 St. Pat's Invitational.
A wound that won't heal is more than unsightly. It can threaten your health. That's where we can help. Using non-invasive hyperbaric oxygen therapy, or HBO, we have a proven record of healing wounds that other treatments couldn't. So don't give up hope. Give us a call. Healing wounds is what we do.
The Bethesda Health Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Program. Call 561-737-7733.
We'll have you smiling again. Berber Dental Group.
I hated having missing teeth, but I wanted high-quality care I could afford. I got it all at the Ferber Dental Group. Implants from $4.99 and highly skilled dentists. Now, I got a great smile when I choose to use it.
We'll have you smiling again. 8889-FERBER. 8889-FERBER.
My husband had stopped for an animal in the road. A truck came along and did not stop.
Elaine turned to us to help fight for the care and money her husband deserved.
Kogan and DeSalvo, they're all wonderful people. They work very hard. They never quit. They don't give up. If there's any other avenues that they can explore, they'll do it to help you as much as they can. We've been very fortunate to have them.
If you or a loved one has been seriously injured, call Kogan and DeSalvo now.
Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta. I need some help with my electrical.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
HD News on WPTV is sponsored by Stanley Steamer.
Coming up at 4 on the Now with Shannon Cake, do you want to look better? Then have a drink. We're going to tell you about a strange new study that tells you exactly what you need to drink to look attractive. Plus, war of words. A recent report claims our governor is telling state workers what they can, what they can't say. We'll explain why the battle, though, may be a good thing for the Sunshine State. Finally, this noon, they are off. The annual Iditarod Trail sled dog race, it's going on in Alaska. Participants begin the 1,000-mile trek across the state yesterday. It will follow a new route this year. Poor trail conditions forced organizers to shift the starting line to bypass a mountain range. The first to reach the finish line wins $70,000. It typically takes 9 days. Lisa, I could see you there. I could see you crossing that finish line and taking home the gold.
I'm thinking it looks a little chilly there.
She's thinking she'll stay in South Florida, especially today.
Yeah, gorgeous weather outside today. We got tons of sun. The only thing is it's windy, but not too bad. But the ladies will be, hair blowing around. Highs in the mid 80s. And in fact, today's forecast is very similar to tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Hit and miss showers each day, but otherwise mostly sunny, lows in the 70s. I mean, it's kind of like we're just skipping over spring. We're just going to dive into summer. I don't know if we're ready for it, but you better get ready.
We complained about our 2-day days of winter. And so that's just kind of the earth saying, all right,
Yeah,
here's
winter
summer.
is pretty much over.
Looking pretty good. 80s in the day, 70s at night. Can't really beat that.
Yeah.
All right, that does it for us. Have a great afternoon, everyone. See you back here tomorrow.
Stanger is going green. Got $69,000 for this crash.
$235,000 for this accident.
Stanger turned this crash into $1.3 million.
If you've been injured in a car accident, how much can Stanger is going green get you?
1-800-561-1111. Non-lawyer spokespersons.
Just steps away from the water, relax and enjoy the atmosphere and amazing food at Mulligan's Beach House Bar and Grill.
Try Mulligan's Asian Dragon Salad with firecracker shrimp, Bluesy's Black and Blue Burger, fish and chips, or steak gorgonzola flatbread.
Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A family meal at Mulligan's is fun and affordable. All day, every day. With locations across South Florida. Mulligan's, the place to be for St. Patrick's Day.
Life in the Palm Beaches is moving faster than ever. It's be here. Do this. Did you see that? How do you stay one step ahead? Introducing the all-new PalmBeachPost.com. Totally redesigned and completely reimagined. A new way to connect you to what's happening in the Palm Beaches right now. The latest news and what everyone's talking about. Visit the new PalmBeachPost.com today. Local news now.
The North Trail RV Mega Motorhome Sale. Going on now. New and used motorhomes. Gas and diesel motorhomes. Big and small motorhomes. Get the best deals of the year on America's top brands. Newmar, Thor, Tiffin, Jayco, Fleetwood, and more. Manufacturers on site with huge factory incentives. The North Trail RV Mega Motorhome Sale. Going on now. I-95 exit 23 Fort Lauderdale.
So is my bill going to be the same as this estimate?
Good question. Actually, it's going to be $200 more.
But...
Okay, let's try something new.
Hi, is my bill going to be the same as this estimate?
We guarantee it.
Pinky swear?
Pinky swear.
At Aspen Dental, we're not just fixing teeth, we're fixing dentistry by guaranteeing that the price we quote you is the price you pay. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
Hey, Ben.
Hey!
Another chantilly cake, huh?
I can totally explain.
Okay.
It's for a celebration.
Really?
Yeah, I cut you a piece and everything. Chantilly cream and fresh berries.
Oh, so this is for me now.
Yeah, we gotta celebrate that big event that happened this week.
Which was?
I don't know. Finishing the first cake? Yay!
Handcrafted in store every day with light and fluffy chantilly cream and mixed berries. Publix Bakery Chantilly Cake is the perfect excuse to celebrate more. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
When what's inside is important to your family, choose our family. At All My Sons Moving and Storage, we're family owned and operated with over 4 generations of packing, storing, and moving experience. At All My Sons, you get a guaranteed binded price in writing. So, whether we pack the box or you do, or if you're moving 1 mile, 1 city, or 1 state away, let our family move yours. Call or click now to save $100 off your move with All My Sons Moving and Storage.
After Joseph's car accident, the insurance company only offered him a little money.
What did Joseph do?
He called Steiger, Isco, and Green.
And we got him over $435,000.
How much can Steiger, Isco, and Green get you?
1-800-561-1111. Non-lawyer spokespersons.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Let's Ask America, the place where you can win $35,000 and all you need is 30 minutes and a solid internet connection. I'm your host, Bill Bellamy, and we got a great show for you today. We have 4 amazing people all across the country on their webcams waiting to win some big money. Let's meet them. From Palm Beach, California, it's David. From Chicago, Illinois, give it up for Jackie. From Chesapeake, Virginia, Janae. From Dallas, Texas, give it up for Adam. Welcome, everybody. We ask America their opinions on a bunch of fun topics. All you have to do is guess what America's thinking, and you win the big money. If you're ready to have fun, say yeah. Let's get this party started. The first question is worth $100. Here are the 2 possible answers. Beyonce, their fiance. Yeah, Beyonce, their fiance. And the question is, who do engaged men say they'd rather receive a